Kyrie is unreal. One theme of this playoffs to me, it is how amazing he is, and I think collectively people forgot that.
Always follow the money. That's what I always say. You always follow the money. Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Paulie Howard on VSiN.
Tonight, for me personally, in the Western Conference game, if this game gets to 6, I think I'm going to have to be on Dallas at that point. I get it, game 1 was a coin flip. Timberwolves easily could have won that game. But also, here's what I would look at. Anthony Edwards' prop tonight is between 27 and 27.5 and 28.5 points. I was concerned about how he's 22 years old. Now, again, he talked about right after the Game 7 win against Denver how he's going to be guarding Kyrie Irving. And he was, he's a really good defender. But Reggie Miller was pointing this out in the broadcast, and he was spot on. Edwards, for at least the final quarter of that game, he was out of gas.
He had his hands on his knees at half court when they had the ball on the offensive end. They were playing 4-on-5.
He wouldn't move without the basketball. Is he going to get that gassed again trying to play both? And he's had 2 really bad games in a row offensively. Is he going to get to 28, 29 points in this game tonight?
He was horrible in Game 7.
Awful.
I mean, awful, but he makes the 3, and everybody says he led the team, right? He led the team to the victory.
Sure.
I don't know. Who else can you play on Kyrie? Kyrie is unreal. If I said, and I'm not an everyday watcher of the NBA, but if there would be one theme of this playoffs to me, it is how amazing he is, and I think collectively people forgot that because of all his nonsense. I put it that way, his nonsense. I don't blame him in Cleveland. I lean to LeBron in that spot, right? Why that didn't work out. But I mean, come on, in Boston and in Brooklyn, all the flat Earth stuff and the race and the religious takes and the nonsense with the COVID and all, right?
Yeah.
He kind of went off the deep end. Offensively, he's so talented. I know Stan Van Gundy said, at the top of the game, a top 5 offensive backcourt all time?
Well, he said...
How were they? Right, that's how he...
Higher than that, actually.
Right? Did he say best?
Best. Called them potentially the best.
Of all time to set the framework against the great Minnesota defense. But what do you do? If you want to keep Edwards fresh, who do you put on him? Who do you rotate there?
I know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
And when he's playing like that, I mean, he is so smooth. His handles, obviously, and then the way that he can... How many guys can finish with both hands like he can as a guard? He's not afraid to use the left hand off the glass. Like, what? Yeah. Who does that?
When you talk about 6, if the game goes to 6, outside of that opening game against Oklahoma City that they won pretty handily, Dallas has been right there in every game and in control in most of them. The one game they lost, Oklahoma City came back right in Dallas. They were down 12, down 14, down 8 all game and made the run in the fourth quarter. But Dallas has really been in control of these games. And like you said, the first game was a coin toss. It was tight the whole game.
Okay, so then what about this? Because you think this series is going to go...
I think 6 or 7.
You can bet 6 games right now plus 185. You can bet 7 plus 215. You think if you bet both, split them up to win the same amount, but break it up so you can...
Yeah. Well, you can bet both equally and then bet the team that's up 3-2 in Game 6 to get the bigger payout in Game 7.
There
right?
you go. That's what you can do.
The bigger payout.
Yeah.